What is up, guys and gals? This is Brandon back with another video, taking a look at kind of revisiting an older graphics card. Today we're looking at the GTX 1080. This is the non-TI version. I plopped it in this rig over here, and I've been kind of using it as this is like my gaming machine. My other computer's back there with all my intros. People are like, "Where's your intros at?" It's all on my other computer. I'm gonna get that set up and running here soon. This was originally just only supposed to be for gaming, but got to make those videos and keep people up to date with what's going on. So the GTX 1080 chugging along, and I wanted to show you guys what I'm doing with mine, and more specifically how I'm using mine with the it's on my gaming rig. So let me flip the screen over and actually show you what's going on here. Bam, there we are. Okay, so I have Cudominer currently up and running. Hopefully it's not too laggy, and it's actually mining Grin right now. They did add a couple more things on here for mining and auto switching. It looks like Grin's actually running super low power for a 1080, but it's doing about 70 cents a day. One thing that Cudominer did actually add on here is, if you look at your daily earnings, if you first turn Cudominer on, it'll give you this projected. But if you actually click actual, that's what your card has actually done like in the last 24 hours. So in the beginning, actual is going to be like 0.01, like 1 penny. And that's actually what you are making. So sometimes you're projected and your actual. Sometimes the actual can be higher than your projected and vice versa. Just that's one of the features that they did add, and I actually do like it. But I've noticed that running Cudominer in the background, I can leave it mining all day long as I don't turn my CPU miner on, and I can still play games, do everything like I used to, with really no ill effects. And I don't know why. I've talked to the Cudominer guys, because if you do this on Nicehash, depending on what algorithm it changes to and stuff like that, it will crash out my computer. And people are like, "Oh, you got to change your intensity on Nicehash, blah blah blah." But it almost seems like Cudominer is just set up more for like a gaming rig or a single card setup. So that's why I do use it on here. Now on my dedicated rigs, I'm mining through Nicehash, just because this is easy. Obviously, it's making less than Nicehash. Grin's only making estimated 70 cents a day. And if you look at what to mine, Grin on Nicehash is doing 71 cents a day. Oh, okay, actually it's really close. But one thing that they are missing is Nicehash Beam, or MTP, and it's doing 90 cents a day. So missing out on like 20 cents a day not using Nicehash. But the other side of the fence is I can leave this thing mining while I'm actually using my computer. And sorry about that. And while and this being a dedicated like gaming computer, see, I even got my little Nintendo controller, USB controller. Anybody play Nintendo games on their computer, or is that just me? But I do prefer Cudominer for that, because people keep asking, why are you making videos about Nicehash? Why are you making videos about Cudominer? I'll make videos about any mining software that we currently have out, and kind of show you why to or why not to use them. I know AIO Miner, they're looking to send me some software over to get started testing out some stuff on that. So I look forward to that here soon, and I'd love to compare it. Some guys wanted me to check out BetterHash, but I still really have bad luck with BetterHash every time I try it. So yeah, it looks like GTX 1080 as of today, which is July the 15th, 2019. On Cudominer, you're looking at about 70 cents a day. If you had it on Nicehash, you're looking about 90 cents a day. Actually Zhash is doing 80 cents. So there's a couple coins doing better than Raven and Grin at the moment, which is not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. So GTX 1080, I think they're going, if you search on eBay, anywhere in that $300 price range. GTX 1080. Awesome gaming card. Still do everything modern. Let's see here. Lowest first. Buy it now. Lowest first. 240 with $10. Oh, that's a 1660. 300 with $20 shipping. Yeah, it's looking like they're still in that low $300 price range. So decent little cards. I wouldn't be scared of them, that's for sure. Now, would I buy this for a dedicated mining rig? No, I would not go buy a rig full of 1080s. But if you're looking for something to game on and do a little mining on the side, not a bad option. And you can actually clock them down so they're not pulling a ton of power. Right now, I just got mine pulled down to 80% on the power limit, and I have not messed with the core or memory because it was swapping back and forth between Raven and Grin, and I think that was it, actually. Yeah, because yeah, you know what I'm saying. So anybody out there actually still using a 1080 for a gaming setup, please comment down below, let me know. Also, let me know what you guys are using on your dedicated rigs versus your gaming rig. Because I find a lot of people, they're like, oh, I want to use, Hive with Nicehash or Simple Miner with Nicehash on a dedicated machine and not use Windows. And then on my dedicated machine, I might use like, oh my gosh, MinerGate or Awesome Miner, Cudominer, Honey Miner, Nicehash. What do you guys prefer? I've just noticed that stability-wise, in the background, Cudominer actually sometimes will crash itself, but still let me use the computer, and like Cudominer will be locked up, and then I'm like, oh, I got to restart Cudominer. But at least it doesn't take the whole system down with it, because a lot of people are like, why do you keep using Cudominer? And it's got its purposes. And the fact that you can also, change what coin you want to be paid out in, which now Nicehash has caught up to that. So, they got to get on the ball and get back and forth. But the one good thing about all this is with Cudominer and then AIO Miner and Nicehash, and with everybody making their software better, it only spurs more competition for every software to get better. So I like the fact that people are doing multiple things in multiple softwares, and they're kind of like going back and forth, because we as the consumers and as the miners are the ones to benefit from all this. So not drag this out any more than it needs to be. Let me just wrap it up here. GTX 1080, 70 cents a day. Obviously, I'm not talking about electricity because some people pay it, some people don't. Some people have super cheap electricity, some people have super expensive electricity. You know who you guys are out there, and just adjust accordingly. Yeah, so with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, have a good day. Peace.